Worldwide Wrestling. Real heavy hitter and a great veteran, Greg Valentine, making his way out. But he is going to be facing a man here, Brain.
He's a real heavy hitter.
Who's a real heavy hitter, and Steve McMichael, but a man who right now is, I guess the proper term would be livid, would be irate, would be maybe the term, the cliche, beside himself.
Berserk.
Berserk. And he is, as Valentine is quite a force in our sport, he is going to face a man who is on a mission in Steve McMichael. Still coming out with the Horseman music, even though Ric Flair pulled the Horseman apart recently.
Well, I don't know if Mongo knows where he's at right now. This is a very critical time in this man's career. A young man like this, 15 years he played with the Bears, got a Super Bowl ring, all pro, comes into the sport of professional wrestling. In 1 year becomes United States champion, becomes a Horseman, loses his wife, loses his mind, loses just about everything happening so fast here. He told me the other day, him and I were in Philadelphia with Ray Rhodes, the coach of the Eagles. And Mongo says, boy, I'll tell you something, Bobby. Wrestling is nothing like football. He says, sometimes I don't know where I'm at. So it just goes to show you. The man is, he's bewildered. Now the trouble with his wife.
He made a smooth transition we all talked about, became a champion in a short span, but now over the past couple of months, his personal life in disarray, and it's affected his private life. Fans, coming up next, the feature bout, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Steve McMichael, one-on-one on Worldwide Wrestling. Welcome back, fans. Time for our feature bout on Worldwide Wrestling. Two big heavy hitters going at it. Now the Slim Jim's Halloween Havoc, and I don't want to get away from this match because I know Valentine can pin him if he slips up here, but at Slim Jim's Halloween Havoc, he'll face TV and Mongo, Jeff Jarrett. If he wins, Deborah must leave WCW. If he loses, he'll leave Deborah alone forever, he said.
And she'll leave with Jarrett.
She'll leave with Jarrett, or then if something happens to where she doesn't like that, she'll leave to someone else. You know how she is.
Well, you're saying she's a gold digger. She's an opportunist.
Yes,
she's just out for herself.
Yes.
Look at it!
Come here, baby. Don't play around with the hammer here.
Back to the attack and into the corner. Oh. Elbow on the top of the head. Greg Valentine into the midsection. Mongo one step ahead. You know, Mongo, former United States champ.
Think of this man's accomplishments for it. Kind of like a Deion Sanders. You know, Deion Sanders has been in the World Series. He's got a Super Bowl ring. This man's got a Super Bowl ring, been a United States champion.
He really has.
I mean, you take all the great football players that made it in this sport. A lot of them don't have Super Bowl rings. A lot of them don't have titles. Or haven't won titles.
Hard slam by Mongo, you're right.
This is what we call piling on in football.
Oh, a little piling on, huh? Oh, boy.
Well, that's what you call opening your mouth in front of a veteran.
That's right. That's a great point.
Don't let him know what you're going to do. That's like the catcher yelling out, fastball!
To Mark McGuire. Ooh. Never mind. A headbutt into the lower abdomen. Ooh. Here's a cover. 1, 2. A 2 count. Fans are getting behind Mongo here. You know, even though Flair disintegrated, broke up, whatever term you want to use, the Horseman, you can't take the Horseman away from the fans.
The Horsemen will always be in their hearts.
1, 2, no.
Horseman's kind of a tradition here at WCW.
Yes, they are. But they are no more. Now,
you can thank the NWO for that.
Well, I guess you thank Kurt Hennig, U.S. champ, for that.
Well, he's a member of the NWO. This all started with them, you know, when he took his spot, when he took Arn Anderson's spot. And when he was Flair's partner, he was already in the NWO. I found that out. He'd already cut a deal.
At a 2-count. Fans years ago, Ric Flair in this sport had a quick rise to the top, and on his way to becoming world champion for the first time, he was a member of the World Tag Team Champs. And his partner was Greg the Hammer Valentine, the man you're watching right there, and they were quite a team.
I don't think Flair didn't learn from this man.
Of course he did.
Who learned from his father, the great Johnny Valentine.
Cover. And Mongo's on the ropes, and Mongo's learned quite a bit as well.
Yes,
Look at that. Savvy move by Mongo. Ring positioning, knowing where he is, trying to get to his feet. The Hammer is relentless here. Outside goes Mongo.
Mongo's got to launch some kind of an offense here. This has been all Valentine.
He really has. Greg Valentine has done something that not many people have done. He tried that brainbuster elbow drop. He missed it.
Now, if Mongo set him up for that on the floor, that's a great move for Mongo.
Yeah, that would be, but I'm not so sure he did that time. Valentine was just too methodical that time. And, of course, the football background tends to make athletes rebound quicker. Absorb the punishment, absorb the energy, forget about the pain.
Because you got 25 guys with a whistle yelling, move it, move it, move it. Come on, run, run, run. Get those knees up. Come on, buddy.
They do go through intense training, yes they do. 3-point stance down to the leg of Valentine. Caught him into the corner.
And took him right back. That hurt that leg. And Valentine, one of his finishing maneuvers is that figure 4 he likes to use.
Yes, it is. There's the brainbuster after he got him in the throat. Mongo picks him up. Tombstone pile driver. His patented maneuver. Oh, yeah.
He got him.
He sure did.
Put that in your book. A win over a man like Greg the Hammer Valentine. Very impressive on your resume, Mr. Mongo.
Next up on the resume will be Slim Jim Halloween Havoc next Sunday.
You gotta bring your sack on when you come to beat up Mongo.
Where he'll face Jeff Jarrett and a chance to remove Queen Deborah from WCW.
Give me 8 slices of pizza. I can't eat 6.
See you next week on Worldwide.